Cancers. It's Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I'm here with your love reading for the month of January 2019. Happy New Year's to you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So the crystal that I have for you guys is the rose quartz, and that deals with emotional release and calming, okay? And this has to do with the heart chakra. So what we're needing to do with this is accept those close to you for who and what they are. All right? Acceptance. All right? Things that you cannot change about another person, you know, things that you have no control over. So let's go ahead. So back of the deck for my Cancers is actually the Knight of Cups energy here. So woohoo, Knight of Cups energy. Behind the Knight of Cups, but we're indecisive about what makes us really happy, you know. Okay, so we could have two choices, but I feel like this is trying to figure it out, you know. First, especially for those who have like released, you know, people, or you're coming into your own energy. It's like, okay, now what makes me satisfied? Because that sure as hell didn't, you know. Okay, so let's see where we are. You're at the same spot as a Sagittarius right now. So you may be dealing with a Sag, or have a Sag friend or somebody in your life, but this is definitely Scorpio energy. So you are doing an emotional release and a cleansing and a calming here. But it looks like it leads to an overall happiness. So okay. After this, you know, transitional period that you go through, you kind of go into this hermit mode. But with this hermit mode, I don't feel like it's like I'm isolated. I don't want anybody to bother me. I don't want to talk to anybody. It's not really that. It's more of examination of others. And like I said, figuring out what makes you happy again. Figuring out what makes you, you know, what pleasures you, what makes you satisfied. You know, figuring out that again, especially for the new year. We've ended whatever was not serving us, and it's like, okay, now that we finished this whole chapter, like what really gets me, you know, what's really fulfilling to me, and not trying to be fulfilling to somebody else. You get what I'm saying? Me. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's probably a time to be emotionally selfish for a lot of people right now, to try to figure out what you want. Okay, so what is blocking you? The devil, temptation, narcissist, a karmic relationship, a soul tie. Like there's a lot of things, but it's coming to an end for some of you, but others of you are physically done, emotionally still there. So some of you will go into a I don't want to be bothered, but others of you, this is time for reflection. Okay, so we do have that energy around us. That's that controlling energy, but we have to fight that. Okay, so let's look at the past. Yeah, we had the Five of Wands, and before that, the Wheel of Fortune. And what that shows is a lot of changes came through in the past that was getting you prepared for the now. Okay, so it's probably some readings in the past where it was showing you signs and, you know, different things. And, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is a chance thing, really. It's a luck. It's the try to your luck thing. Something rolls around, it seems wonderful, then it goes away. Sometimes it seems like positive change, but people change. But it's consistently changing, and that could have been the issue between you and somebody in the past. Too much. Wands is about opinions, it's about ideals, it's about energy and the ways of doing things, and they all could have been different. So what once seemed compatible turned so incompatible, but yet we had gotten attached to each other, and it became unhealthy. And now that's coming to an end, and it has been forced. Okay. So what we have coming into the near future here is the King of Swords. So it looks like decisions have to be made, but I feel like we have Capricorn energy, we have Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy, and air. Okay. Coldness coming though. After an emotional roller coaster, we have those emotions kind of going away, getting rid of, releasing. I see tons of water to no water. So that's the purging and releasing that we're needing to do. So the future as it is currently, what would be coming in is the Hangman. So the period that you're going through, if you're dating a Sag, you should really look at theirs too. But, or if you have a friend or family member. But this situation leads you to a standstill. I just feel like this is a lot of evaluating what you want. Okay, so how to put or how to fix what's holding you back is become the magician of your own love life. Okay, so how to change from what is to what should be. Overall, you need to walk away. Emotionally walking away. Headed to another direction, definitely. There's no going back for a lot of you. And if you go back, this will repeat. If you're going through a situation that's very toxic, doesn't always mean abusive or necessarily narcissistic. Sometimes there is a such thing as too much, I don't even know how to say this, but like a lot of love. But love can become an obsession. And that's when it gets dangerous. Because I no longer want you. I need you. And you're going to be here. And you're not going to go anywhere because I love you. And it becomes controlling. But sometimes it's both of you that feel that way. You're glued together. And that's not healthy. Because you become codependent on each other. That creates a big codependency when you no longer just want somebody, but you feel like you need them, and if you die without them, that's the codependent energy, and that's a self-love thing where you need to be whole by yourself. But if you're in this situation, there is no alternative. This is something that came by chance, ended for good. It changes probably the way that you look. It kind of does make you a little bit standoffish, but it's a time of reflection, and that's okay. But it is a time for forward movement away from this. Okay? All right, guys. See you later.